Hello everybody, I'm Daryl Crow and I'm very excited because I've got my special guest this week here, Kevin Hill.
Hey everybody. Hello Daryl. Thanks for having me on again.
You know something, Kevin, it's exciting talking every day to all the people who have emailed us and who have picked up the telephone and they've said, I'd like to take advantage, and we talk with them a little bit and we just like we get to know them. Isn't that a great reward?
It sure is. I've really enjoyed hearing from all these people that are very excited about this new deal we're offering, and just about painting in general.
And it's a great reward when we're able to share this with other people. You know, speaking of rewards, Kevin.
Yes, Daryl?
I have a little question for you.
A little question? Okay.
What's the greatest, the absolute best, all-time greatest reward you get out of personally painting? Or should I say that you get out of painting personally?
You know, maybe one of the most important things, it's just a lot of fun. And to be able to share that fun with other people, I really get a joy out of that. When other people, maybe they've never even seen or experienced art, they come in, they see us getting results quickly and easily, and they pick up a brush and do the same. They're so excited and they have a great time. That's what's really rewarding about this. Also on the paintings, when you give away or even sell your paintings, people really enjoy seeing them. They enjoy seeing them so much, they're willing to lay out their hard-earned money to own one, and that can be really, really gratifying too.
When did you start selling your paintings?
Well, the first time, believe it or not, it actually happened at church. A man walked up to me, he knew I painted. He said, Kevin, I want you to do me a painting, but I want you to do me a big one. I think it was like 3 feet by 4 feet, a big canvas. Before that, I'd only done little tiny things. Honestly, I was a little bit nervous, but I told him I would do it. And he said, well, I'll cover your materials and a little bit more. And, all right, I went home, I bought the canvas, and it took me a little while to get that thing done. When I was done, I was happy with it, and I took my picture with it, and I gave it to the man. He was very excited. He handed me an envelope. And honestly, he included way more money than I thought I would ever get for this. And I was so encouraged, and that was the first time. Honestly, I was hooked on selling paintings after that. I really enjoyed that reward as well.
So your reward is summed up into one 3-letter word, F-U-N.
Yeah, that's right.
So it's fun to do.
Yeah.
Fun to see the result.
Yeah.
And if you make money, it's fun to receive it.
Definitely it is.
And you know, folks, those are great rewards for painting. Self-satisfaction, satisfaction from others, and, if you're fortunate, financial satisfaction. But you know something? I know Kevin as well as I know myself. And I would say if all we got was our own personal satisfaction and the satisfaction of others who appreciate this art, then you'll know that sometimes is all we need. We can get all the money in the world, but if there's no joy and no fun, it's not really going to be fun to do. Recently, I had a cataract operation, and the doctor I went to, Dr. Goodman, is an extraordinary man. His whole staff was extraordinary. And when the operation was all over with, and I had gone through a couple of after visits, I gave him a painting, a landscape painting. And he said to me, that is beautiful. That is outright, downright, flat beautiful. And I came in on another day that he didn't know I was going to be coming in, and I brought my videographer, Joseph, with me. And we were sitting in the waiting room, and everybody who walked in and everybody who walked out with the doctor, he pointed out that painting. And he said, you know, in my 35 years as a doctor, no one showed me appreciation for my work, yet look at the beautiful job this man did. And you know something? There's nothing that is quite fulfilling as other people appreciating your art. So that's a great reward. Now we're going to share something very, very special with you tomorrow. Let's just review for a quick second what Kevin Hill's special offer is for the students of Daryl Crow Studios and his friends. Kevin was beseeched with lots and lots of requests to help the beginners start painting. So he came out with a 2-volume series, Oil Painting for Beginners #1, which shows a beautiful, almost vignette-like appearing mountain range with a beautiful lake and stunning trees rising to greet the sky. Clouds just dancing around at one's delight, followed by a dark seascapes. Everyone loves those seascapes with the sporting eye. And in this lesson, Kevin showed the beginning art student how they can exact a beautiful seascape, the techniques of which can be applied throughout all seascape paintings. Not only are you going to get the 2-volume, which is Oil Painting for Beginners #1, Oil Painting for Beginners #2, but he has a special More Techniques series. This consists of trees, how to paint trees, all kinds of trees, and he goes through one example after another. Then on his second Techniques DVD, he goes through mountains. How can we get those beautiful snow-covered mountains, the springtime and full summer mountains, mountains of all different types of shapes, European mountains, Western butte mountains, cliffs, and so forth. And you're really going to enjoy this, especially if you've had any kind of difficulty with mountains. And then finally, he has an entire DVD on how to paint cloud. He goes through different types of skies that you can paint and different types. Very simple, fluffy white clouds, all the way to those huge skies with color all throughout in both the sky and the color. You're really going to enjoy this. If you've ever had any difficulties with cloud, you'll want to take a look at Kevin's techniques on clouds, on mountains, and on trees. Now, not only does Kevin have this 3 series, he also has painting projects. And he has a beautiful one here that is a frosty morning. And in this particular DVD, he goes through way in the background, how do I paint the skies? And then how do I set that cold temperature? Now, he labeled this well as a frosty morning. You're going to love this painting. It's easy to do, as all of his painting subjects are. Anyone, even if you've never held a paintbrush before, can do this. You can do this. And then he takes you through a more advanced study of light and shadows and complexity in his Sunlit Cliffs. Now, the Sunlit Cliffs is Kevin's newest. It's only been out for a couple of months. You owe it to yourself to see just how far you've come as an artist. Now, as a special bonus, absolutely as a special bonus, there is Kevin's still water painting. Now, what's most unique in this, you can't pay for this one. This is absolutely free. Kevin first painting lesson on DVD. You get to see Kevin when he was 17 years old and teaching, and then to the still waters, and then to the Sunlit Cliffs when just 2 months ago, at that ripe old age of 18 and a half, he's become quite an accomplished instructor and very comfortable on DVD. Now, I want to tell you something. You can have each and every one of these DVDs at Kevin's normal price of just $14.95. But this week only, and only as an exclusive to the Darryl Crow Studios, he's letting you have his entire suite of 7 DVDs for $77. That is an amazing bargain. And that makes this whole value worth right around $120 for just $77. Now, this offer starts right now, and it continues until midnight, Honolulu time, New Year's Day. So you've got a very short time to act. Now, as Daryl has always said, have as many teachers as you can. Learn what you can from every instructor that you can. I truly believe you're going to benefit from Kevin. He's one of the nicest instructors I've met in a very long time. And he's going to help you. He is dedicated. He is going to help you learn to paint. And if you're already painting, if you're already a student of mine, this is going to develop you even further as you learn new techniques and new styles. Remember, just a few short days. We're never going to offer this. This is just a way to help Kevin get started and get to make new friends and new students. $77, Honolulu time, midnight, January 1. I'm Daryl Crow, and this is Kevin Hill.
Goodbye, everybody. See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.